Sorry, not sorry. I just really like my smile today. It's not every day, but lately it's gotten so much easier just to smile freely whenever I want, not feel so self-conscious. So it's about time to make a little update video about that because, you know, I think people need to know that it does get better. It's just crazy. Like less than a year ago, my life was different. My whole appearance was different. You know, guys, it's been a trip. It really has been. But I am super happy. I love my new smile. Glad I did it. I'm glad I'm healed and I'm like not in pain anymore. I'm glad I don't have constant updates and appointments and shit and I can just move on with my life. But yeah, still catch myself looking at my teeth and wanting to smile at you guys. Hope you don't mind. It's been a minute since I've been up close too. Look at them. Might have lipstick on them. Look at those teeth. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. It is now 2020. Happy New Year. I know I'm late to the party, but I did want to get on here and tell everybody I hope you are having an amazing beginning of your brand new year, 2020. That's a freaking big one, especially for those of us who are old enough to remember like the fear of 2000. Now it's 2020. It's kind of insane to think that this is the beginning of a century, and
well,
in
not
another
really,
80
but whatever.
years it's going to be the year 3000 and no one's really going to remember any of us. So how crazy is that? Anyway, that's a little bit that's not very inspiring. Let's start over. Anyways, I do hope everyone is having a beautiful beginning of their new year, and I wanted to let you all know that I've been doing well. I have nothing really to complain about. I mean, there are a couple little minor things maybe that I would mention. Like, it still takes work to smile big, I guess you could say. Like, I have these really good days sometimes where it doesn't ever cross my mind other than I catch myself smiling and I realize that I'm actually letting go. I'm not holding it back and I'm not as self-conscious. I'm just more aware of it when it happens. Like when I have a big smile. And I think at the time I'm like thinking to myself, wow, this is amazing. It's so amazing to not have to like stop myself every time I try to smile. It's so amazing that I don't have to be self-conscious when I talk to people, even just when I go pay for stuff at the store, or when you ask for a fitting room, or when you make an order and like tell the waitress what you want. Like, you know how many like interactions that there are with this, you know, with society or whatever, that you don't always second think. Most people, I guess, people without dental problems probably don't ever think twice. You go about your day and it's something that we can take for granted. But now that I have my new teeth, I don't take it for granted at all. And I realize all the time, all these different positive ways that it has changed my life and made things better. And I did want to do a video where I really sit down and like lay out all the pros and cons of getting dentures, snap-ins, or traditional. So you can be looking for that video. That will be coming out soon. And there's going to be a lot going on. I have been very busy. My second daughter is going to be turning 11 in just a couple days, so I'm trying to get ready for her birthday, and I'll probably vlog a little bit of it and might put that together in a video, you know, may or may not. Things are just so insanely busy. But anyways, I did want to let everyone know I'm doing great. We had, you know, an amazing time ringing in the new year. We just stayed home with our kids, and we do that most every year. We figured, you know, we can go out and celebrate sometime and go on a date or something soon. We haven't yet, but hopefully soon. The one thing I would say that I've noticed though, if I'm gonna mention any of my like small complaints, it is still kind of hard for me to like bite into food, like pizza. Some pizza, it depends how hard the crust is, but it can be kind of hard to bite and rip with my teeth. And I still get conflicting information about things like Glitterheaddental crystals. Those were, I believe, made and approved for use with implant retained snap-in dentures as well, but on their website it has different directions. For the traditional dentures, it says to use them and soak them every night. And then for the snap-ins, I believe it says up to 15 minutes or 5 to 15 minutes. And my dentist is the one that designed the snap-ins on minis. And he's the one, you know, their staff have told me mostly the same thing, that you don't have to soak them and you actually shouldn't soak them in anything other than water. Other than very seldomly, you know, soak them in something like the crystals that will help sanitize them, but not to do it all the time. I've already talked to them about this and asked Dr. Shatkins. basically not to soak them every day because it will loosen the O-rings. I think that is the only reason. And with my O-rings having fallen out before, somewhat recently after getting my new set, it would make me want to be a little careful, and I don't want to lead to my O-rings falling out faster at all. I'm trying to follow directions. It's a little confusing because I will hear different things from different people. So I probably will triple check with my dentist and see if it's okay to use the Clean-A-Dent crystals, because I would really like to know if it's okay to use them, you know, like every day for 5 minutes or less. I just want to make sure it's safe. I think it is, you know, because there are things that you might have to deal with, like stains if you're a coffee drinker or a smoker. I don't smoke, but I do drink chai tea, and I was a coffee person for a while, but I do have to do something to keep my teeth nice and white. And in my next in my updated cleaning routine, I'll show you guys how I do my teeth and how I clean them. But there is a product also called Stain Away that you can get at Walmart. And if you have traditional dentures, it would be safe to use, you know, to really get your dentures deep cleaned and get them nice and white. And for those of us with snap-ins, I don't think you should use it very long or very often. But if you do notice like discoloration, you could use it for just a couple minutes and see if it helps. Because I did that. There's a little tiny like spot in the front of my teeth, like right in the middle, that sometimes gets discolored. I don't know if you can tell, because I mean, I've been using stuff to try to get it to not be. They look pretty nice right now. But anyway, it has been a minute since I've showed you guys my teeth kind of up close. So how about we do that? I will show you the new set and how they're looking super up close. Now this is how they look with my mouth open. You can just barely see a little implant right there. And then the top is a horseshoe. I'm literally in the freaking TJ Maxx parking lot, like showing you guys my grill. Yeah, so welcome to my channel. I'm Princess Glitterhead. Anyways. And yeah, I'd like to show you guys my smile when it's bigger, carefree. I'm really happy. And my smile has never been symmetrical. This side of my mouth has always gone up higher. It's just the way it is. Kind of like this eyebrow always goes up higher. But this side of my mouth does. So, I mean, sometimes, you know, those little imperfections, that's what personalizes something and makes it your own. And I did, like I said, I'm trying to make a video that's somewhat concise, comparing the benefits and the negatives of getting dentures. But I do want to get on and just remind everybody that this has been a very positive thing for me. And I do hope that by sharing my story, other people get the hope that they need and the little nudge they need to go get this done for themselves. Even if I didn't have snap-in dentures, I was still researching traditional dentures because I was done with my situation. I'd been depressed long enough, and it really does just blow my mind sometimes. I was looking back at pictures from 2018. This is not that long ago, and I was looking at pictures of me. And I will probably be making a longer video, more professional video, and I will show pictures of myself back in the day before I had work done. And I also want to make a video, like I probably mentioned this in one of my next videos that you'll see, but I want to tell my story about when I had my full mouth restoration done about 9 years ago. I think that would be really interesting to people and helpful for people that are possibly considering going through that. But I also think it would help you guys, you know, to see the progression that I've gone through. If I can dig up some pictures from back when I was like really young, 18, 19, and 20, I can show you how rapidly my face and my denture or my dental issues, how rapidly they progressively got worse. And I mean, yeah, so you can expect some videos like that from me that will show you pictures so you can really see the changes and the differences. Because now that I've gotten used to myself one way, like this way, this is the new way, and I look back at other pictures of myself, and sometimes I'm just like, wow, I don't even hardly recognize myself in some of those pictures. And then, I mean, of course I recognize myself, but you know, it's it really does blow my mind, the difference it can make to have the teeth that you want on your face. I really need to get this video up that I've been trying to edit of the positives, because, you know, I mean, there are negatives and stuff like that, but I feel like the positives really outweigh the negatives, and it can really change your life for the better. And it really can blow your mind. I mean, I know it's so scary thinking about when you're thinking about doing it, and it's terrifying to think about. Where most primarily, I think the primary fears, I mean, cost is one, the pain of extractions, that's a big fear. And the third big fear is being afraid of what you're going to look like without your teeth. And it does suck, because for some people, you know, their process requires them to wait, and they have to go many months without their teeth. So that's not easy to prepare yourself for, even though you know what's going to happen. It's hard to know how to prepare yourself mentally. The only thing you can do is really unite with other people that are going through it. I think that really helps. It helps to have this community and this support system. And if anything, I hope my story helps show you guys that it's possible to go through this and come out on the other side happier than ever, and a complete badass. And you can say you did it and be proud of yourself for, you know, facing something head on and letting it change your life for the better, because you really deserve it. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be able to live up to your full potential. You deserve to not be uncomfortable. You deserve to not feel insecure. You deserve to feel confident, and you deserve to just feel like yourself and be at home with yourself. Teeth really can do a lot for you. It might not seem like that big of a deal, but you know, it really is. You know, it really is. And I just like to share that I'm really happy, because I think it's important. And I mean, life's not perfect, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a healthier person. I'm a lot happier, and I'm still not, you know, sick of looking at my teeth. Like I could sit here and watch myself talk all day, because I love those canines. Like I love the little canines, and how they're kind of like, you know, they're nice and pointy, but they're not too pointy. I mean, it took me a while to get used to my teeth, and that's another thing I hope people can see from my story, is that it really was difficult for me to adjust to each different set of teeth that I've had. And if you really think about it, I've had about 5 different smiles that I've had to accept in my lifetime. You know, there was my original smile when I was 18, and I had one of these teeth was like way smaller than the other one. So my smile always looked crooked, because I had broken like a toy in my mouth as an infant, and it split the root of my tooth all the way up. So when I got older, that tooth never grew. It never grew in as a full, large adult tooth. It was like a baby-sized tooth, but it was an adult one. So I was only slightly insecure about that. I just always wished I had like beautiful, nice, you know, straight teeth, like symmetrical. So when I got married at age 20, my teeth were really beautiful looking. I've seen my old pictures, and I will make a video, like I said, so I can document this and show you guys what I looked like on my wedding day. But it wasn't long after that. I was only about 21 when 2 of my teeth just had broken out, and it just started a very long journey. That was my first partial that I had to get. So first I had to get used to missing 2 of my front teeth, plus many more. And I was taking CNA classes to be a nurse at the time. And I hid it from the whole class, the whole 8 weeks. They didn't even know I was missing any teeth. And then I got the first partial. Really didn't like that one. But then I've had other partials, I've had other work. And so to wrap this up though, basically I will do a video showing you guys as much as I can, pictures from my past and different work I've had done and different situations that I had to tolerate. And hopefully I'll be able to give you some advice on how to get through that if you're going through it yourself. We're kind of all going through it. And what's scary is that even though I'm so happy right now with my results, I still feel like in the back of my mind, they could break, something could happen. Like, what if something happens and they break? Like, what if you can never get the same, what if I can never be happy with any other teeth again if something does happen? You know, there's always things to worry about, but those are less likely to happen, I feel like. And if they do break, you can have them remade. That is what is so nice about basically being able to pick your own teeth and your own smile. It's hard to find something wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. So if you're afraid of starting this process, just, you know, watch some of my videos, see what I've gone through. I'll be coming out with more that really try to share everything I've experienced so that other people may be able to make their own decisions on what's right for them, because I have been through a lot and I could talk a lot about the things I've done in the past leading up to now and this decision here. And, you know, I think that is it though. I'm actually about to go inside TJ Maxx and I have to finish shopping for Nevaeh for her birthday. Well, I won't finish shopping, but I'm gonna finish tonight's shopping because it's only like 2 days away from Nevaeh's 11th birthday, January 15th, 2009. And I'm really excited. That's preteen status right there for sure. Preteen status. And some of her present requests are definitely more mature. She's getting older. What is happening to my babies? It's crazy. But anyways, I'm about to go into TJ Maxx and go shop it up a little bit for her. I wish I could show you what I got her, but maybe in another video I'll do a little bit of a haul. Anyways, that is it for now. I hope everyone had a wonderful new year and stayed safe. I'm sending my prayers to everyone who needs any extra help with anything in their life, be it dental, personal, financial. If there's anything you ever do need help with and you want extra prayers, leave it in the comments. And other than that, let me know how you celebrated ringing in 2020 and what your resolutions are for this year. I would really love to hear that from everyone. My resolution is to do better with our finances and our budget and being able to organize things better and have a better system for storing important things, because I did have a system, but we've kind of outgrown it. So I really need to get that all under control and just be the CEO of our life and everything. And I just want to be good at it. I want to get good at saving. You know, I have goals. I have so many goals, but that's a major goal. So by next year, when we're having another new year, I want to be able to say we did better financially in many different ways. Maybe I'll make a separate video about that. But I would love to know what all your resolutions were. So anyways, if you are new, please subscribe. Please hit the like button if you like this kind of video. And let me know in the comments what you did to celebrate, or give me any ideas you have for future videos, any questions you have about anything I've talked about. Leave them down there. I love talking to you guys in the comments. And that is it. I'm going to let you go. I'm just rambling away. So have a good night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.